Hello, Maddie from Hello Interloper here with the latest in Blood Brothers news. So, it seems that the raid event is back, and this time it's called the Thunder Peak. And we got a new map, new boss, all that kind of good stuff, and some rather interesting little things going on. It seems that in this event there is no mythic available. As you probably saw in my last video, they added mythics, which is one step above legendaries. Instead of giving out mythics, though, a lot of people will be getting the legendary. So, rather an interesting change. Now, let's go over what's going on with this event. So, first of all, daily missions, of course, are back. And the daily missions for this event are attack one boss, defeat bosses, and obtain MVP. So when it says defeat bosses, I'm assuming you have to defeat one boss because it doesn't essentially say how many you have to defeat. But that's rather easy. You just have to defeat one rather than just plain old attack. So if you clear 3 days worth of the mission, you get event gold coin, and 7 days you get event gold coin times 3. So make sure you're doing your daily missions so you can get some extra pulls. Now, let's look at the elites. There are actually 3 elites this time, with one of which being from a pay pact, but I'll start with the uncommon first and then move up to the pay pact guy. So, the uncommon here is, bear with me, of course, this is another weird name that I have no idea how to pronounce, but it looks like Tekolose. Tekolose? I don't know. But anyway, here he is, and he has intense assault, but I'll go over that in a moment. Let's see. He does not have perfect evolution stats up at the moment, but as you can see, he's got a pretty okay attack, and there are multipliers. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem that the uncommon multiplier is up here in the picture. It doesn't seem like they have a multiplier up at the moment. But he has intense assault, so basically it's a single attack, 300 times attack multiplier. So in other words, he's pretty much good for this raid event, because of course raid is single target. But a little bit, disappointed that they're not exactly giving us the multiplier here in that image, because it would be nice to know. But of course, it'll be much higher than this. This is just the unmultiplied stats, and that's not even the perfect evolution stats. So anyway, that's the uncommon that turns into a rare. Now the rare, it's Floros the Savage Leopard, and you get it as a reward for 100,000 points and the end of Zone 5 for the first run through. So, it's a point reward, and also you get it from completing all the zones. And Floros is kind of a strange thing, because it says Savage Leopard, but it's got a horn, and it's got a strange, chin spike thing here, so it's kind of a stylized leopard. Also, leopards obviously don't have tails like that. So I guess it's kind of its own interpretation of what a leopard is. And that's his final evolution. Looks a lot less like a leopard, kind of more like some kind of strange, prehistoric leopard. But thankfully the perfect evolution stats are up, so we see that for an event rare, well, not even an event rare reward, it's more of just a raid guy. He's actually not that bad. He's got a pretty high attack, high HP, high agility, high defense. I mean, everything's pretty even except for the wisdom, though, which is about 1,000 less. But overall, very even, and it has Mad Dash, which deals physical damage to 2 random targets for a modifier of 200% attack. So it's rather nice for most newbies, and of course for the raid event with the multipliers, which thankfully the multipliers are up. When you have the max evolution here, it's times 10, so you can just imagine how crazy that's going to be. So let me go back to him at the moment, but Mad Dash, basically it's, let's just say it would be 4,000 attack because it attacks twice. So, pretty good. I mean, it's better than Intense Assault. You'll be doing more damage, which is always nice. So, anyway, with this dude, he shouldn't be too hard to get. Of course, you'll get him from event skill packs and stuff like that. Now, the last guy, he's only from paid packs, and he's Raziel, one of those. Angel All Knowing, and he's pretty much an old dude. Only has 2 evolutions, with the second evolution looking a lot more crazy. And he has Lightning Spirit, which is new, and deals Wisdom-based damage to 5 random foes. The modifier is 115% Wisdom, and his perfect evolution has quite a lot of Wisdom, 17k. So he's pretty darn good. Of course, you only get him from paid packs. You're not gonna find him from points and all that stuff. Um, but Lightning Spirits is rather interesting. Whoa, I just accidentally clicked something. Okay, it's not bringing me to another page. Good. Okay, so it's kind of similar to Flash of Rage. And I say kind of similar because, of course, Flash of Rage is a 90% Wisdom multiplier and calls down 6 random lightning bolts. But this is stronger bolts, but 1 less. So, kind of interesting. And whether or not this will be better than Odin in the long run, we have no idea. We'll just have to see. But anyway, those are the 3 elites. Now for the actual bosses. The bosses are Thunder Shamans, Hawaka, or Hawaka, I don't know. They're never really clear on pronunciations. But anyway, as you can see, there are 4 different levels per se. And it's interesting because the level now, rather than each of them being, 10, 20, 30, 40, they now actually go up to 160. So it's rather easy to be able to tell the evolutions apart, just in case the name doesn't fit in on the raid screen or something like that. So the HP, it's rather variable. It scales up. The points, of course, multiply very high. I mean, 15,000 for the max level is pretty crazy. Then event coins, you get 1 for each, and that's for attacking. And actually, let me see if I can fit more of this on here. There we go. Fit everything here. Then 1.2 points times points mob bonus when there's 2 people attacking, 4 people attacking, 6 people attacking, 8 people attacking, 10 people attacking. It's kind of weird how this one just randomly goes to 6, but I don't know, it's just kind of strange. Just 1 type, it needs 6, and it just skips to 8. But anyway, MVP, and you get a bugle. Junior MVP gets times 2 points, killing blow, discover a reward. And it says not applicable, which makes me believe that either they don't have it up or there is no discover reward. And if they honestly did take that out of the game, that is a little disappointing because I always like to get the discover reward for this. Now, there is a daily login bonus, as is going with all events, which is quite nice. So even if you aren't really participating, you can still get some goodies. There's event silver coins, and this is interesting because the past few event login gift sets, we've been seeing silver coins, but not actually event silver. So we get 10 times event silver coins, then 2 times elixirs, 3 mandrake leaves, 3 bugles, and then Vulcan the Fireclad, which seems to be a brand new rare that's being given out. And there he is. And he's actually, right now, they only have they don't even have the second evolution now. It's that new. But I guess after a while we'll actually see what his skill is and whatnot. I guess within the next event we'll be able to know more about this guy. But he was introduced in this daily login bonus set. So then finally, let's look at the rewards. Now, it's kind of interesting because everybody from rank 75 and up will be getting 2 of these legendaries, which means that you'll be able to fully evolve it. But the main difference between 1 to 25 and 26 to 75, is really just 1 extra crystal set, which means that it's really not even worth trying to get number 1 over, let's say, 55 or something. I mean, 1 crystal set isn't going to really make or break anything. but you will be getting 2 legendaries, which is quite nice. Same amount of Huaka Thunder Shaman. And if we go down here, up to rank 17,550, we'll be getting a Huaka Shaman, which kind of has been going, it's been lower now. I mean, or should I say higher? You have to get a higher rank to be able to get one. Before, it was almost like the top 35,000 would be getting one. So it's a little disappointing seeing that either less people are playing or they're just getting a little more stingy with the rares. And, oh, would you look at that? There seems to be a multiplier. Okay, sorry about that, guys. There is a multiplier, actually, here. An image. So when you have it maxed, it'll be times 3, the uncommon that turns into a rare. So, that about 5k attack will become 15k attack. Of course, that's for max, not perfect evolution, so who knows what the perfect evolution multiplied will honestly be. So anyway, the rare, of course, is Huaka, Thunder Shaman, the one that you'll be fighting, and then the legendary is the Thunderbird. Now, one thing that's kind of strange is that right now, they do not have a super raid boss posted, which makes me believe that there might not be one, or they're gonna introduce it later in this event. Let's just hope that they do have it, because that's kind of disappointing if they don't have the super raid boss. That was such an important part of the raid event. But anyway, Huaka Thunder Shaman. That's the first evolution. It's kind of interesting because if you have played World of Warcraft, the whole wolf face sort of thing and blue lightning is kind of reminiscent of World of Warcraft's shamans, their sets. And this is the last evolution. You lose the wolf thing, but you still got wolf ears, which is kind of cool. So here we go. Let's look at the perfect evolution stats. The top stat is wisdom, being at 15k. It's got about 10k defense, so a little bit on the lower side. HP and attack and agility all pretty nice. So overall, it's kind of a little bit well balanced, except in defense. So let's look at Lightning Web, which seems to be a new attack, only used by Huaka Thunder Shaman, and it deals massive wisdom base damage and sometimes paralyzes 3 random foes. And they aren't kidding about it being massive wisdom base damage. It's 215 times wisdom multiplier. And seeing that there's 15k wisdom, that can be a lot of damage. About 30 something k. I can't do math in my head. But anyway, it's a 30% chance to paralyze. So pretty much you have a 90% chance to paralyze at least one person. Unless I'm doing my math wrong. If I am, please forgive me. So anyway, pretty cool. And then Thunderbird, which is the legendary. And honestly, this is one of my favorite designs because it looks like a crazy looking Aztec bird with kind of like the crazy head crest here and all the gemstones, the gold, little tassels. It just looks really cool. Thunderbird number 2 is the evolution, which unfortunately I don't think looks as cool. I think it's actually a little, I don't know, a little cheesy to have the actual lightning bolts on the head and everything, and it's kind of a little bit reminiscent of boogers. I know that's kind of insulting, but I don't know. It's just not really smart design in terms of color. It doesn't really make me think of lightning. It just makes me think of strange crystals and acid. Corrosive acid or radioactivity, something like that. But anyway, it has a high agility, high wisdom, high attack, high HP, a little bit lower defense, but overall, rather nice stats. I mean, it's well balanced and probably will do pretty well. But actually, let's look at the skill, because that really judges a lot of it too. It deals agility-based damage to all foes and sometimes lowers attack. And it will lower attack of targets by 20% of caster's wisdom. And unfortunately, we don't have the chance for lowering attack. But it is a 125 agility modifier, which is pretty interesting. I mean, oh, it seems that there is a Thunderbird raid boss. He's a more powerful version of Thunderbird. So apparently there will be a super raid boss, but I guess they haven't announced it yet, or it hasn't shown up yet, or maybe they just haven't put it on the wiki yet. So anyway, that's Thunderbird. That's pretty much all you really need to know about this event. Make sure that you log in so you get your login bonus, even if you are not participating, because maybe you want to participate in the next one, or you just want some goodies. And also, if you are participating, make sure that you clear your daily missions, because event gold coins, you occasionally can get something pretty nice from them. So anyway, good luck everybody, and until next time, take care.